I'm sure you've heard we live in the most expensive city, but do you know your household's net worth? And what could an increase in value mean for you? Our friend Chase Wilsey is here to explain. Chase, I love it how you can simplify all this complicated stuff and tell us what it all means. What does this latest growth mean?
So, I mean, it's very important, and net worth is just your assets minus your liabilities. And obviously you want to see that grow in the long term. And I was quite surprised by this number, actually. From 2019 to 2022, we saw the fastest growth on record. Net worth was actually up 37% over that 3-year period, which was more than double the next highest. And this goes back to 1989 is the amount of time the survey's been collected. So that's actually a big positive, I believe, for the overall economy here.
When you say positive, there has to be some benefits to this. So how were people benefiting from this?
I mean, we saw a lot of different assets increase. One thing I like to point out too is just your transactional accounts, which is your kind of savings accounts, your checking accounts, maybe money market accounts, your liquid money. That actually grew 30% over that time period. And I believe this is a big help to the economy, because what should happen is those savings, even though we have seen more inflation, we've seen the higher costs, it should really help get people through that difficult time. We've seen credit card debt and things like that go up a little bit, but you have to look all relative over time, compare that to your assets, compare that to your incomes, and I still think the consumer overall is in a pretty good spot. A lot of data from this survey kind of provides that evidence, I believe.
Okay, you talk about this growth, but I know that we've been talking a lot about inflation. Everybody knows it isn't expensive to do anything nowadays, and I talk to a lot of people, their budgets are just stretched so thin nowadays. So how is this growth happening if this is also simultaneously happening?
Well, I think unfortunately a lot of times people focus on the negative, and don't get me wrong, the negative is there, but a lot of times people push this back to like, oh my gosh, we're going to go through a 2008, 2009, and I just don't foresee anything like that happening. And you have to understand over the longer term, we're going to have difficulties. It's just the reality of economic cycles, it's the reality of investing, but the big thing I look at is overall the consumer's still in a good spot. And it's kind of funny when you look at things, people are still complaining about the higher costs, but they're still spending.
They're still spending.
They're still spending.
I said that, where did I go the other day that I was out and we made a comment. We're like, wait, there isn't everybody like on a budget, and then people were just spending left, right, and we're on the heels of a holiday season.
And I think, again, the people focus on the difficulties, but they're not focusing on the rising incomes that we've seen. They're not focusing on the rising assets. And the big thing you look at is that rising net worth. The big thing that does is it gives people confidence. It's the reason that they say, oh my gosh, you know, milk prices have gone up, egg prices have gone up. Oh, but yeah, my net worth's higher, so I can afford it. And right now, it's something to complain about, but it's not necessarily deterring people from still spending money on what they enjoy.
This added value that you say that we have, what should people be doing with it?
Well, I think the big thing is you have to still stay on course. And yes, your budgets are getting a little more constrained, but you still have to set aside that savings to continue to grow your net worth over time. And I'm telling people, you have to be realistic. I don't think you're going to see another 37% increase from 2022 to 2025, let's say, because you look at housing prices, they were up 45% during that time period. I'm sorry, I don't see that happening over the next 3-4 year time span. Your stocks, they have done quite well. Over the last 15 years, they've averaged, gosh, about 13% per year. Got to be realistic here. I don't think that's going to repeat itself. Maybe it averages somewhere between 6 and 8% on the overall stock market, but that's still not a bad return. You have to be more realistic with your investment returns going forward and still budget to save to invest so your net worth continues to grow.
So overall headed in a good direction?
I say overall heading in a good direction, but I tell people you've got to be patient. Right now is a very difficult time. Stocks are very volatile. There's actually a recent survey from Charles Schwab, and the #1 recommendation from longer term investors is to be patient through that volatility. It always pans out, but you have to make sure you're in the right investments and be patient. There's going to be those difficult times, but we'll get through them.
I'll add that to my list. Be patient, especially as we get ready for the next few months of a lot of spending.
Yes, and patient doesn't mean 2 to 3 months. It means at least 2 to 3 years.
It's a new definition, a new way to look at it. Chase, thank you. Good advice.
Thanks for having me.
2 to 3 years. Blink and it'll be over.
It will.